Most of us think of a product as something we can hold in our hands, toss into a shopping bag, and eventually place on a shelf at home. Look at this vintage gold watch. It is made of metal, glass, and leather. It occupies physical space. In traditional economic terms, an item like this is called a commodity, a tangible object manufactured specifically to satisfy a human want. This definition is easy to grasp, but it excludes a significant portion of modern market activity. Think about the last time you paid for a doctor's visit, got a haircut, or bought an auto insurance policy. You walked away entirely empty-handed. These services are intangible products. They provide benefits and satisfaction to the user without transferring ownership of any physical object. The definition stretches even further to include ideas. A public health philosophy, such as an anti-smoking campaign, is packaged and distributed to change public behavior. Safety initiatives operate on this same logic. Encouraging drivers to use seatbelts is a behavioral idea marketed as a solution to a distinct human need. Physical commodities, intangible services, and philosophical ideas all fulfill human desires. To understand how they interact, we need a framework that unites them under one logic. In modern marketing, the physical form of an object is secondary to the psychological desire of the consumer. This perspective is defined by academics like Philip Kotler. Kotler defines a product as anything offered to a market for attention, acquisition, or consumption that can satisfy a specific want or need. W. Anderson describes a product as a bundle of utilities, a collection of features and accompanying services. A market product is a stack of features designed to solve a specific problem for the buyer. We can visualize this bundle of utilities by looking at a complex purchase like a car. The first layer is tangibility, elements you see and touch, like the chassis, engine, and tires. The second layer holds intangible attributes, invisible services like warranties and safety ratings. The final layer holds associated attributes, differentiating the vehicle through color and brand name. In some cases, a brand name becomes so dominant it replaces the generic name in the consumer's mind. For example, Hindustan Lever's Dalda brand became the default name for all Vanasbati ghee in its market. Ultimately, consumers make their decision by weighing the tangible, intangible, and associated attributes against one another. Having these features is not enough. The bundle must actively participate in a market to be a true product. First, it requires exchange value. The item must be capable of being traded between a buyer and a seller at a mutually agreed-upon price. Second, it requires consumer satisfaction. The bundle must possess the capacity to fulfill a consumer's real or psychological need. This satisfaction is dual-sided. The exchange must solve the buyer's problem while simultaneously generating a profit for the seller. Without both exchange value and mutual satisfaction, even the most complex bundle of utilities is just an object, not a functioning market product. Let's look back at the gold watch from the beginning of the video. Viewed through the marketing framework, the watch is more than its physical parts. You are also acquiring the intangible repair warranty and the associated attributes of status and brand reputation. We rarely buy just the physical materials assembled in a factory. Every purchase is an exchange of value for a combination of tangible reality, invisible promises, and psychological satisfaction.